feel like going 3, 2, 1, you're back in the room. You know how tired I am this week. Like, I just hope I survive WrestleMania 31, okay? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, creeps. Welcome to Slams and Bobs, where it is our penultimate day and our last day of our WrestleMania Rewind Road to series, because tomorrow we talk about WrestleMania 31. Today, as said yesterday, is my favourite WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania 17, and I feel like screaming. I'm so excited I get to talk to you about it. It was probably the first one I ever took notice of, and there's a little story behind this for me. Is when this was first on, we didn't have Sky in the house. We literally only got Sky in the house within the last few years. So my nan recorded this on a video for me, and I kept it for so many years, and would just, even when I was kind of not watching the WWE, I would go back and just watch it again and just sit there and be like, it's 4 hours long. How can I be so consumed by this? There was just something about it that was just a magic for me, and I never really knew why. Mainly until now, I guess. But it was such a passionate one for me to just go back and watch and go, that was everything of my childhood in one evening. I don't feel like there's a lot you can't like about WrestleMania 17. There is something for everyone, and there is no one match that we sit there and go, that's the one I want to see. You were sitting there the week before going, but oh, China versus Ivory, oh, Chris Jericho versus William Regal, oh, Eddie Guerrero, Rock versus Austin, Gimmick Battle Royal. Everything had a hook and a line that would bring you to it. So even if you just watched TLC, you were going, oh, this is on next. Every match had a fantastic build-up no matter what it was. Everything was well built. Everything made you want to watch it no matter what it was. I think the only filler match I can see is the APA and Taz versus Right to Censor. However, the Right to Censor were pretty big back then. I mean, we love to hate them. How could you not like this sound? Oh, it's the most annoying sound in the world, right? With just that symbol in the middle. The ironic thing now, of course, is that realistically, the WWE has become the Right to Censor. Talking about the Right to Censor, everybody enjoyed Chyna's total squash of Ivory. However, it's sad really to think that that's probably one of her last matches with the WWE, WWF, whichever you choose. She left not long after because they wanted her to do more women's stuff. She wanted to be back in the men's division, and I wonder now how she really would have fitted into the Invasion. I think TLC 2 with Edge, Christian, Hardys and Dudleys was probably the show stealer. For me, I feel it stole the show. I feel like they just took it and just went, oh, we're just gonna, you know, Austin versus Rock. No, you're all going to be talking about TLC 2. I can still watch that now and see things I've missed. And this is, what, 14 years after? It is by far one of my most loved matches, and damn, they all deserved that standing ovation they got at the end. It was just magical. It's nothing short of insane, barbaric, massacred magic. I absolutely love it, and I feel like 1 and 2 always supersede anything else you're going to see TLC related, apart from maybe Kane could go in there for winning it one-manned on a Raw once. This WrestleMania for me also holds one of the biggest pops of all time, where Linda just stands up from that chair she is in the corner and Shane's just going... She just stands up and then she just kicks her husband in the balls. She's sitting there and then suddenly she goes and everyone goes, "Hey!" And then she gets, "Ah!" It's just a whole load of fans going, "Ah!" Total mark out magic. I remember loving that moment. I just still sit there and just go, know it's coming and go, yeah! I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm a fan. I'm a little mark for WrestleMania 17. I'm sorry. Although I always wonder how that figures when you have Vince and Shane and everybody around the dinner table at a Christmas. How do they get along after beating the crap out of each other like that? Where, you know, I wonder how they deal with that. Just going on in my little mind. I'm sorry. We also have Taker versus Triple H in Taker's full-blown biker gimmick. I just love watching him take that Harley and just go vroom down that whole ramp because it's really long. And you have Lemmy messing up all the words to the game. Does Lemmy ever sing the right lyrics? No disrespect to Motorhead fans, but I think he just goes, this is a song, I'm just going to make up a whole load of new lyrics for it. Triple H marking out because Motorhead are on the set. I really enjoyed this match. I think, again, two big guys and they just do some crazy bumps. They fall off that big bit onto a very obvious mat. We have a bit of blood. We have a hammer. However, later on, when you had the first Triple H Undertaker, when was that, in 2010 or so, 11? It was kind of the match that they said that didn't happen, which kind of annoys me because I hold that match very, very near and dear to my heart. Kane, obviously, hardcore title match. I feel like that match is more about Kane and the Big Show than it is Raven. I think Raven's just trying not to die because the guy goes through a window and nearly gets run over by a golf cart. I feel like Raven's really victimised in that match, but in a brilliant way, of course. I also find it funny that when they're taking off in the golf carts in the backstage area, the referee just jumps on the back of Kane's cart and gets a lift. That always just tickles me. Random stuff, sorry. Of course, how can you not love the gimmick battle royal? Classic hilarity, and I still say that one day they're going to have another one of those and John Cena's going to come down. Oh look, it's that one who did the rapper gimmick, John Cena. Oh, him. Only thing this misses for me is Jerry Lawler not commentating. However, in saying that, I love how Heyman and JR bounce off each other and genuinely have that kind of, there's an angst and an animosity towards each other, yet it works into a magical thing. I do miss Jerry being there, but we obviously all know he wasn't here for obvious reasons at this point. My favourite WrestleMania of all time. I don't have a bad word to say about it. Pure and utter love for this show. Tomorrow's going to be the 31 preview, and tomorrow is WrestleMania 31. Have you got your food? I have got to yet go out and buy my snack pile. I always have a massive snack pile. Thank you so much for watching me mark out 14 years on for WrestleMania 17. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.